Hi, it's Gary. Welcome to today's video. Today, I thought we'd try a slightly different style of video. What I'm going to do is read out 3 statements, and these are based on the videos I've done over the past few weeks. 2 of the statements will be true, and 1 will be false. Can you guess which is the false statement? So my statements are: Statement 1. The Sun, it accounts for 85% of the mass of the solar system. Statement 2. Humans, they've been asking which came first, the chicken or the egg, for over 2,000 years. And Statement 3. The triangle weaver spider that builds a slingshot and uses it to launch itself at its prey. So which ones do you think are true? Which one do you think is false? Come back in a few seconds and I'll give you the answers. Welcome back. So, have you made your guess? Have you written it down somewhere? Have you got it in your head? Let's look at the answers. We'll go in ascending order. Statement 1. The Sun accounts for 85% of the mass of the solar system. This one, it's the false statement. The Sun accounts for 98.86% of the mass of the solar system. And most of that other missing mass, well, it's actually in Jupiter. The Sun, it's approximately 332,900 Earth masses. Jupiter's mass is roughly 2.5 times the total mass of all the other planets put together. Now, to give some ideas about numbers, now the numbers involved are very big and that makes them very hard to imagine. But for the planets, what I want you to do is think about measurements which are 10 to the power of 21 kilograms. So that's a number followed by 21 zeros. So Mercury, that would be 330. Mars, 642. Venus, 4,869. Earth, 5,974. Uranus, 86,832. That's quite a big jump now, isn't it? Neptune, 102,430. Saturn, again we're getting a big jump, 568,460. Finally, we've got Jupiter, 1,898,600 to the power of 21 kilograms. You know, we're talking really big numbers, aren't we? But when we look at the Sun's mass is 1.9892 times 10 to the 30. So that's 30 zeros on the end. That's 9 more than when we were looking at the planets. So they're big. So that means that statement 2, that's true. Humans have been asking which came first, the chicken or the egg, for over 2,000 years. The evidence we've got for this, well, we've got some from the 4th century BC, and that's when the Greek philosopher Aristotle, he was asking questions. And he was talking about the ideas of potentiality and actuality. And what he said is the egg, it's got the potential to become a hatched chicken, but the hatched chicken was the actual chicken. I know it sounds sensible to us, but thinking back when these questions were being asked and the level of science at the time. He then argued that actuality, that should always come before potentiality. So the chicken must have come first. Now this question, it's been argued by various philosophers over the centuries since then. This is one area where Charles Darwin's theory of evolution really comes in, because the scientists have been able to find out that it was about 8,000 years ago that a red jungle fowl laid an egg, and that egg became the first chicken. So what caused it? Don't know. Could have been a mutation in either the parents, or it could have been a mutation in that embryonic chicken. But whatever it was, the egg actually came before the chicken because the egg contained the chicken, not the chicken laying the chicken egg because there must have already been a chicken for it to do that. And we know now, statement 3, the triangle weaver spider builds a slingshot to launch itself at its prey. That's also true. So what they do is they build a web, very much like a normal spider would build a web. Then they attach an anchor rope to the web and then use their body to move up that anchor rope, and that adds tension to the web. And they can sit like that for hours once they've got into place. When their prey comes along, what they do is the spider then cuts the anchor line. The potential energy in that tensioned web, it's then released and it launches the spider and it's onto its prey. It also launches shreds of that web and they fall over the prey and they wrap around the prey's body, which helps to prevent them from escaping. So how did you do? Did you guess that false statement? What do you think of this style of video? Please drop a comment down below. I'd be interested if you liked this, because I actually enjoyed pulling this one together and I'm thinking about doing more of these, but I'd like to get your feedback on it. Please hit the thumbs up button every time you like, every time you comment. Just helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get new videos as I release them. I'll talk to you again soon.